Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, I love the offense coming out and trying to stay aggressive, but you're going to have to do a better job against this pass rush, keeping your quarterback upright. He got drilled as he was trying to throw that football, and that's why it fell incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Off the play fake. Quarterback moving. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one.
Oh, he's got some swings. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Pauling. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. This offense starts deep in a hole. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Carr. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that defense.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama!
And the defense defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Pauling. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man. It's locked.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Back to throw. It's Carr. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's locked. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Makes the catch. It's Pauling.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Just keep slinging it. Hauls it in. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Wants to go up top on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Pulls it in on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Got his man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead at half, down 14-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well tonight, give back that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Slips through the line, and the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Using his feet to buy time. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, first down here. The inside handoff. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide out set, trips right. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle is Fields. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Wants to throw again. Snagged out of the air. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there, because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide out set, trips right. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the wide out. And he just overshot his man and threw it out. Incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on 4th. He might want another play. On 4th down, going to the air. On the move, he fires. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
They punted away on 4th down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Back to throw, it's Carr. He rifles one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, if you're going to win games, you've got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half with a run. Got the first down and more. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Line gets set, first down. Dropping back, it's Carr. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Touchdown, Irish! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Williams.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Finds his man. It's Williams. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Rushes on him. The short hands, it's Miller. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Bernard. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes a grab, pass to Marker. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Unleashes one. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
That's caught. It's locked. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
A really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Looking to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Crimson Tide been deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Crimson Tide pinned deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this knee. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The pass didn't work last time. It might this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. Defense might bring the house here. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Turning it on! Past the 20. Touchdown time! He got a step and just dusted the field. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Pauling. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Carr. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Fires and picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to MetLife Stadium, home of the Giants and the Jets in East Rutherford, New Jersey. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Unloads it left. He's got it. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 and pick up a 15. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Second and 10. He'll throw again. Floating away. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Defense showing blitz here. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. It's complete.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Aggies are on the move. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Bussey. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hacks to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Texas A&M going quickly. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggie.
Well, you know this offense defensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Dominated receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Simpson. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Horton. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Crimson Tide need just a few inches here on third down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He slings it deep to the left. Makes a grab for a big play. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Catch in the middle. It's Horton. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Alabama quickly back to the line. Running the red zone. It's Miller. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To throw, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Moss.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he added the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
4 wide receivers on 2nd and inches. They might try to take a shot. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric, he is dynamic, he'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket, and when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake would be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. Touchdown, Aggie! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And the extra point is good. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Simpson. The quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll line up for a second down play. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
First half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He's looking to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play. Just
look at that toughness, just running through everybody. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
First and 10.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on fourth down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
Alabama pushing the tempo. To the air, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And if you're going to throw...
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. To kick off to get this game underway. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense.
Ready, fight.
Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the... Placement only the receiver could get.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Pauling. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Notre Dame right back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to blow his way out. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Finds his big tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
That great first drive by this offense. Capped off, third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slowdown. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Off play action on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Finds his man, it's Horton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And they're able to get him on the ground. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. incomplete pass.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Alabama! Extra point here will tie the game.
Man, the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then stride it into the end zone.
Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking deep. Reels it in down the left side. Off to the races. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to...
There he goes. Pass to 50. Pass to 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Alabama quickly back to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Trying to get the edge on the right. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. The throw to the outside is complete. Touchdown, Bama! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Pauly. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Making side adjustments here. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. One final play before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. to the air on first down. Got a man. It's Fields.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Back to pass on second down. And the defense got him at the 27.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's only thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Unloads to the right. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 4. Oh, he's got some space. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown time! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Pauling. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Simpson. He lost one down the sideline. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's calling.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll take another shot here. He's got it on the outside. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. On 3rd down, going up top. Using his legs to buy some time. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
To the air on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the 1st half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I was starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in bounds.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's the pressure. He makes the catch. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quickly complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Bernard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy on defense?
And they're feeling themselves a little bit, right? Just make a big play, and I like it. Try to keep the momentum going. Try to capitalize. Make another big play. Taking the big shot down the field. This offense is going to be aggressive. You can tell.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw at Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Offense gets set for second down. They'll move the tight end. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws toward the end zone. So close to a touchdown. Just out of bounds on the left sideline in the end zone.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pauly. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Quick completion on the out route. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense putting points on the board.
And how about
teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Will kick it away first.
Texas.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. From the gun, the ground game. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got the pass rush. And you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven. And they register a sack early here on only the 2nd play of the game.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Pulls it in. It's Cuevas. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Working that left side now. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
And that's why it's so important to get it to your guys quickly. It's just a simple hitch route. Because the quarterback didn't hesitate and put it on him right away, he had space to work after he made the catch. Was able to make a defender miss and set up a nice play for the offense.
Alabama will get the 1st down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards, and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already, so a little bit of back and forth. I think you're looking for a little bit more consistency from this defense now as the game develops.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones. You got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Offense in a bunch formation. He wants to change this route. Going right to work up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was.
Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Got room on the return. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Toss sweep to the right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Pulls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Going up top again. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal.
The running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Caught over the middle, it's Bernard. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. With the catch, it's Miller. Looks like Alabama will pick up the 1st down.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
Quick completion on the out. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. Tight end now in motion. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. Fourth and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Gonna take a shot. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
The Longhorns have it in scoring position on first and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. The Sneak scores it.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Simpson. He'll throw it. Incomplete. Right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
These corners backing off a bit. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snags it on the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Looking to take a shot. He's got it down the left side. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And there's so many targets to focus on, so many elite playmakers, and they just lost it. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Texas.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Good timing on the quick out. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Williams. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And here's the third interception of the night.
Dude, 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup